My name is Grant HIGA. I'm from Maple Valley, Washington, but born and raised in Hawaii. I'm also a personal trainer at Vulcan Incorporated in Seattle. I'm 47 years old and an animal pack athlete for the past 8 years. I've been fortunate to lift in the cage and do some pretty crazy exhibitions, but also a Washington State USAPL champion. And 2 years ago, I won the silver medal for the USA at the IPF Classic Raw Worlds in Minsk, Belarus. Last year, I was the bronze medal winner at USAPL Raw Nationals, and currently I'm getting ready for the 2018 Raw Nationals, which happens to be in my home state of Spokane, Washington this October. It's funny, when I grew up in Hawaii, I didn't really play sports because I just grew up on a farm, you know. But I got into powerlifting in '92. And then in 1998, I did my first Strongman contest, Beating the Beast World Strongman Challenge put on by Old Haugen. So I got my pro card in Strongman back in 2001. I try to compete when I can. It's a little tough with my family schedule, so I try to fit in more powerlifting contests instead. My best squat raw is 749. It's actually a USAPL American record. I broke the great Bo Moore's record at the time, and it's something I was pretty proud of because, you know, I look up to Bo Moore. He's still lifting as a masters lifter and just recently won the IPF World Championship in Calgary, you know. So he's a good friend of mine. You know, we've lifted in the cage as well. So I really hold that one in high regard. Best deadlift I pulled is 749 as well. My bench press is not my strongest lift, but just trying to work at it, make it a little bit better because I think it affects my total. But my best lifts are definitely squat and deadlift.
What is your bench press?
My best bench press is 451, man. So I know that's really low, you know, for a guy in my weight class, and I'm really trying to get better at that, you know, and that way it doesn't affect my total or force me in a position where I got to squat or deadlift way more to make up on the total, you know. Strongman, I got second place at the Hawaii Strongest Man one year to the late Jesse Marunde, and I was a big, that was a pretty cool thing to be in, you know, because Jesse was a great friend and training partner that I admired and looked up to, and doing that in my home state was awesome as well. 2005, I was able to win the British Columbia Strongest Man, which was pretty cool, and currently I'm the state chairman for Strongman Corporation in Washington, and every summer I put on a contest called the Washington Strongest Apple. This year will be my 11th year. And you know, huge thanks to Slingshot. You guys have donated some cool prizes for my competitors and are doing so again this year in 2018. You know, the name Giga Monster is actually kind of a little nickname that my wife came up for me and stuff, you know, because I'm not a tall guy, you know, by any means, but I try to come out with a little bit of intensity every time when I lift, and it's something that she always kind of called me, and it's been sticking with me ever since. What's next for me? August 5th down in Newport Beach, California. I'm going to be doing the USAPL SoCal Powerlifting Open, and I'm using that as a little tune-up meet for Raw Nationals. I'm already qualified for Raw Nationals based on last year's total, but I want to come in with a little bit higher total so that I can make the primetime roster, which means, you know, you can lift on the live stream and stuff, and that's a really big deal. In a couple weeks, I'm promoting Washington Strongest Apple 11. So I got, you know, maybe like 32 competitors, I think, so far, including 3 people from Hawaii and 1 guy coming down from Canada. So, you know, it's, I try to pride myself in making some really heavy shows, you know, for the amateur strongman. And I've been fortunate that this has been going on for the past 11 years. And then October 9th, Raw Nationals, Spokane, trying to do well, trying to win it, or at least, you know, gold or silver medalist gets on the world team for the IPF Worlds in Sweden next year. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Giga Monster. I don't have Facebook or Twitter. That's my only social media outlet. But, you know, definitely send me a message if you want, make a comment, and I'll try to answer as quickly as possible. And a huge thank you to Slingshot and Mark Bell for inviting me down here for the podcast, to be training in a new headquarters, because last time I was down here when I first met Filipino Thunder, it was at the old gym. So I'm definitely stoked to be here and meet everybody, and, you know, just I'm supposed to deadlift on Friday, but you know I had a fucking deadlift today. It's just YOLO today, you know. So I appreciate it, man. Thanks for all you do, Slingshot. Much mahalos.